This is what I like to call a dynamic yoga flow. Begin sitting somewhere comfortable. Find your breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Prepare for the practice to come. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, reach up again. And when you're ready to exhale, twist left. Your next inhale, reach up nice and high. As you exhale, bring your hands down. Find a plank. When you're ready, exhale, downward dog. Pedal it out, make it feel good. Be kind to those hamstrings. Inhale, come into up dog. Exhale, arch the spine, round back. Exhale, downward dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, up dog, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Exhale, down dog. Watch how the back, the spine curves, warming up the spine as you move back and forth. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, arch, round, downward facing dog. Should feel good. Step the right foot forward. Maybe stretch the hamstrings. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, come up with purpose. And exhale, fold. Bow, dive, whatever works for you. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant those hands, step back to plank. And downward dog, yogi's choice. Step the left foot forward. Take the stretch if you'd like it. Find Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, you half lift. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise, come up, greet the sky, take the back bend. Exhale, fold or dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hand. Make your way back. Make the practice your own. Add what you need, take away what you don't. A great teacher of mine told me that there's no real warm-up in yoga, but I find that sometimes moving your body in natural, organic ways opens up the spine, makes you feel ready to practice the stronger parts of yoga. So do what you need to do before we start our roundabout. Sun salutations are a beautiful way to start your practice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. And yogi's choice, make your way to downward dog. This is Ashtanga Namaskara. So you lower from half plank, take a cobra, and then make your way back to down dog. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up, root to rise. Exhale, Utkatasana, awkward chair pose. Let's start that roundabout Vinyasa flow. Root through the right foot, send the left foot back. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale lets you open up to Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior as you inhale. Feel those intercostal muscles stretch. And all the way into Parshvakonasana, extended right angle as you exhale. Making your way to the back of the mat, twisted dragon. Opportunity now for side plank, Vashisthasana. You can play with the toe grab, fun for balance. One of those exits you can choose or stay on, your choice. Alanasana, high lunge, into a revolved warrior 2, into revolved side angle. Rooting through the left foot, making your way into revolved awkward chair, Pavrita Utkatasana. All the way into a warrior 2. Extended side angle. All the way to twisted dragon. Playing with your side plank. Make it what you want. What do you need today? Stepping the foot back where you found it. Taking Anjaliasana, low lunge, crescent lunge. Feeling the stretch through those hip flexors. Yogi's choice, make your way to downward dog. Let's do the other side, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, small the way up. Exhale, Utkatasana, awkward chair pose. Root through the left foot, send the right foot back. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Your exhale lets you open up to warrior two. Reverse the warrior as you inhale. And into Parshvakonasana as you exhale. All the way to the back of the mat, twisted dragon. Second part for Vashisthasana, side plank. Using that toe hold if you want. Inhale up to Alanasana. And then open up to revolved warrior two. And into revolved side angles. And into revolved Utkatasana. Using your breath to take you where you need to be. Warrior two as you exhale. It's never perfect. Yoga is not about being perfect. It's about finding where your body needs to be. Finding where your mind needs to be. Finding where your soul needs to be. Move in a way that feels good for you. Take a well-deserved break. Child's pose, laying back, have a sip of water if you need it. And let's move on to the second round with more options, shall we? Make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Your inhale brings you all the way up. Find your heart space, find your heartbeat. I got warm pretty fast with this vinyasa. All right, yogis, are we ready? Let's do this. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, sit into your chair. Root through the right foot, send the left foot up and back. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Your exhale opens up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior as you inhale. And into Parshvakonasana as you exhale. Take the bind. Here's your next off ramp if you want it. Look at the right foot, bring the left foot forward. Root through the left foot, unhinge, bring that right foot up, and work towards your birds of paradise. So straightening the right leg is all about hamstring flexibility. The other parts of the pose is all about balance and core stability. Make your way back where you came from. And then find your twisted dragon. Take a rest here if you need it, or move into your side plank. Feel grounded before you move. Root to rise, find Alanasana, crescent lunge. And move into Vrisa, Virabhadrasana 2, revolved warrior 2. Into revolved extended side angle. Into revolved Utkatasana. Another option, another place that you can move. Take side crow here if you'd like. Plant the hands, find your shelf. See if you can get your legs to go where you want them to go. Remember, it's about playing. It's about finding where you need to be today. If you wanted to skip that part, you just stay in the Utkatasana. Move into warrior two when you're ready. And into Parshvakonasana, extended right angle. Second opportunity to take that bind if you want it. Second opportunity to find a birds of paradise. Rooting through the right leg. Feel the strength through your right leg before you start to extend that left leg. Even though my leg's not perfectly straight. It doesn't have to be. Again, it's not about perfection. It's about finding where your body, or the edge of your experience, the edge of your ability is, and moving that edge just a little bit farther every single day. Side plank if you want it. And into another Anjaliasana, low lunge. Couple deep cleansing breaths. There was a choice to Chaturanga if you'd like, but that's a pretty challenging flow, so moving straight to downward dog is okay. Exhale. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, sit into your chair, Utkatasana. Root through the left leg. The right leg will lift and send back for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. As you exhale, open up to Warrior 2. Reverse your Warrior as you inhale. And into Parshvakonasana as you exhale. Take the bind. Now you've done Birds of Paradise on both sides. If you followed me on the first one, you can skip this one. What's your energy telling you? What's your breath telling you? Sometimes I find balancing is challenging. Sometimes I find holding the pose is challenging. Twisted dragon at the back of your mat. Should feel nice. Stay where you are or take that side plank again. See, I should have stayed in the twisted dragon. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, revolved warrior 2 into revolved extended side angle. Into revolved awkward chair pose. You have another opportunity here to take side crow. So I find extending my legs makes the balancing a little bit easier, especially as I'm getting tired. Make your way back into your awkward chair pose where you could have stayed if you wanted, and into warrior 2. Parshvakonasana. The option for the bind. Remember, there's nothing that says you have to keep going. Pause and enjoy. Savor the pose if you need. Otherwise, meet us in Birds of Paradise. Release your bind with care. Feel rooted before you move to Twisted Dragon at the front of the mat. Last option, I think, for side plank. Enjoy it. Anjaliasana. This should feel really nice through those hip flexors, the psoas. Step the left foot back, and Yogi's Choice, downward dog. This is a full Chaturanga Dandasana. Notice how the only things that are touching the mat are my feet and my hands. And now a well-deserved break. All right, let's find our way to the middle of the mat, however you want to get there. And work on a little bit of balancing. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Gather your energy. Bring it into heart center and find your Tadasana. Shoulders come up, back, and down. You feel rooted. Root through the left foot, hug the right knee in. Maybe you reach for that right big toe, extend the leg straight as you can. And then maybe you open up to the right. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. I like to bring it into tree pose after. Make it a tree that works well for you. And notice when you get tired, you lose your balance. And that's okay. It means you've worked hard. To the other side. Grab the toe, extend the leg. It might not go straight. I don't know if you noticed, my left leg isn't quite as flexible as my right. I'm definitely tired. Imperfectly perfect, as the book that I'm reading by Baron Baptiste is talking about. This part of the practice is all about what you need. So for me, I like to work on semi-inverts and inverts after I've done my balancing, my standing series. So this is a wide-legged forward fold. Feels nice and restful. Prasarita Padottanasana. You can do lots of things. You can just feel relaxed here, or you can work into a tripod headstand. This is my second one after a neck injury. And here, I'm working on getting back to crow pose, but there's this fear in me of hurting my neck. So I'm working on the balance, but it's not quite there yet. So I'll go back up into my headstand, bring my legs back down nice and slow, and find some relief in just that wide-legged forward fold. Letting the muscles in my neck start to relax. Taking the twist to either side. Now, these are the parts that I like my practitioners, my students, to do what they kind of like, what feels good for them. So for me, I love that psoas stretch, and twisting around gets the stretch through into my left hamstring as well. Sorry, not hamstring, quad. Let's do the other side. Find that delicious psoas stretch. Take it into a hamstring stretch now. A half split. Back into that twisted dragon. Pulling up on the right foot, taking it into the quads with the right leg. All right, yogis, let's last little push-up. Hover and push up. And hover and stay. How long can you hold the low plank? Belly always lands last. Something I'm always reminding my students. Inhale for a cobra. I'm using a little bit of palm pressure because it feels really nice through my back right now. You can also press through the palms and let the palms hover using more of that lower back. This is a nice stretch through the front body. So it's what you're looking for in the pose. You make it your own. Taking Salambhasana, locust pose. I don't like intertwining my hands, but if you prefer to do that, then go for it. And for me, a good rest is placing my forehead on my stacked hands. Dhanurasana, floor bow. Take the breath into the back body, into the upper chest, so that you don't rock so much. kick as hard as you can and reach. And when you're done, without swinging, release back down to the mat. After having completed some of the back strengthenings, let's work on back bending, starting with little bridge, Sattu Baddha Sarvadasana. And then there's an option here to add full wheel or upward facing bow. And the Sanskrit for that is Urdhva Dhanurasana. And you come down slow, tuck your chin, let your spine relax onto the mat. This is Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle. And then I like to hug my knees into my chest a little, massaging the lower spine. Feels really nice after those back bends. Is a nice good twist. So the knees drop to the left, your gaze goes to the right. It's a twist. When you're ready, bring the knees back in, bring the head back in, and then twist in the other direction. Knees go to the right, gaze comes to the left. It's a nice, simple, easy twist. You can bring the arms out, keep them in, whatever works best for you. It should feel good. You've worked hard. One of my favorite poses here. A lot of the time we do this sitting up in Upavista Konasana or wide-legged forward fold. But I like doing it lying down. And then sometimes pulling the legs out overhead, making my way into snail. It's a bit of a yin pose. It's a little different than plow in the back is getting stretched all as one. More focus is on the back fascia than on the leg fascia. Moving here into Salamba Sarvandasana or shoulder stand. I'm just taking some eagle legs. There's all these different variations. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong. It's what feels good for you in this moment. And just because I like to play, I'm seeing how far I can get my legs to cross. Don't quite have it yet, the flexibility or the strength to do it, but one day. Moving from shoulder stand through plow, coming back down nice and slow. One more reclined bound angle or reclined butterfly. Bringing the hands back to the heart, feeling the sense, that peace of my yoga practice settle in before taking my final pose, Shavasana. Feel all the muscles through the legs relax. The bones are heavy. The breath is soft. Allow yourself to just be here in this moment, enjoying the benefits of your yoga practice. For this is the time, the place, the moment in which you were meant to be. Little movements start to bring you out of your Shavasana. Maybe another stretch. Maybe another hug to the knees and the chest. Roll over onto whichever side suits you best and make your way into a nice comfortable seated position. Feel the spine nice and long. Bring the hands to the heart. One more gift of gratitude that you can feel sink into. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.